Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy. We're back with FM23 and IFK Goteborg and a lot to get through today. First up, it is a Champions League game. We are at home against Real Madrid, one of the biggest sides in the world. And we're not going to get some points on the board, but it's a huge game and we'll see how it goes. But after that, we have our final two games of the Swedish league season, and a point in either of those two games will guarantee us the title. More importantly, we're 2 games away from that unbeaten season. We just fell short last year, losing the penultimate match. This time round, let's see if we can finally get over the line and get the unbeaten season done. So 3 games to get through today. I won't go through them in a great deal of detail, but yeah, we've got lots to get through. And if you're looking forward to the video, you're enjoying the series, drop a like, leave comments and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on, check out the second channel down below, and let's jump into it. We've got a few games to get through today. So last time we had our first game in our Champions League phase, and it was a pretty boring game, but we really didn't perform well as we lost 1-0 at home to Bayer Leverkusen. Florian Wirtz got the goal just before half time, but we were really lackluster in this game, like really lackluster. Didn't really create anything, and it was really poor. And we had to settle for just a point on our next game as well. We hosted Degerfors and we took a 1-0 lead after just 6 minutes. Mathieu was dispossessed, but Ondrejka followed up with the effort and got us a goal inside 7 minutes. But then Degerfors just suddenly had like a really good spell out of nowhere. We were in control of the game and they equalised in the 29th minute. Gabriel Pereira with the goal. And then 33 minutes gone, they took a lead. It was 2-1, and it was Alfonsi with the assist, and it was Müller from close range with the finish, and Degerfors led 2-1. We did manage to at least save a point, but again, we probably should have won this game. 65 minutes gone. Ondrejka with the assist, Mathieu with a close range finish. It goes over the line. There's a 2-2 draw, but again, a disappointing performance. We did at least improve at home against Elfsborg. Half an hour gone, we took a 1-0 lead. Ondrejka sets up Mathieu to make it 1-0. We made it 2-0 on 67 minutes. Hagen and Ondrejka linking up well, and Hagen goes for goal and beats the keeper. It's 2-0. And we scored a third after 73 minutes. Ondrejka was the man of the match here today. He was brilliant. Great cross. Mathieu with a header, and it's 3-0. 74 minutes into the game, Elfsborg got what turned out to just be a consolation goal. Johnson with the ball to Samake, and he beats the goalkeeper and gets a goal back for Elfsborg. And we were under pressure in the last 10 minutes as we then went down to 10 men. Carlen got a red card on 82 minutes, so we did have to end the match with 10 men. Then we were back in the Champions League as we travelled to London Stadium to take on Europa League holders West Ham. Bit of a goal fest in this one, and it was the Hammers that took a 1-0 lead. Ben Johnson's cross finds Jared Bowen, and the Hammers take a 1-0 lead. We did manage to equalise on 31 minutes. Leslie Peters with the ball through to Diagno. The shot was off the post, and Mercado with the rebound getting his first Champions League goal, with the open goal essentially. And we did equalise 1-1. But the hosts did go into half-time 2-1 up. Bowen setting up Tosin Adebayo, a rare goal scorer, his first for the club, as they took a 2-1 lead. And then just 3 minutes into the second half, West Ham just showed some quality. Adebayo scored again to make it 3-1. On 55 minutes, it was 4-1, as we just did not clear the ball away. Adebayo gets the assist, Paquetá gets the goal, 4 goals to 1 the lead now. And then with 62 minutes on the clock, West Ham scored a 5th. Emerson Palmieri with the ball to Vlasic, who scored from close range, and we were really getting punished in this one. We did end the game fairly well though. We did get it back to 4-2 on 82 minutes. Kuzu's shot took a big deflection off of Kulikov, enough for him to claim the goal, and we got it to 5-2. And then barely a minute later, we actually managed to make it 5-3. Mercado with the ball through to Olivieri. He beats the goalkeeper, and we got it back to 5-3. So 8 goals in this one, but still another defeat. That's 2-2. Then we were away from home against Vernamo, and we changed things up a little bit for this one just to keep things fresh. And it was Hagen that got the first goal, 12.5 minutes into the game. It's 1-0, pretty simple goal, and it was a routine performance in this one. We made it 2-0 with 3 minutes to go in the game, 87 minutes gone. Kuzu to Eric Andre, and a great ball finds Kulikov, who springs the offside trap and beats the keeper. It's 2-0. Vernamo did get a consolation goal in injury time. We didn't deal with a set piece, so they did manage to get a goal, but it ended 2-1. Bergstrom got their goal, but yeah, 3 points on the board. And then we hosted Braga, and we could have wiped the floor with IFK Braga. They went down to 9 men in this game. Mathieu got a penalty after just 3 minutes. And with just 18 minutes on the clock, Mathieu was brought down by Tagerson, and it was a second booking after just 18 minutes, so they go down to 10 men. And from the resulting free kick, Ondrejka made it 2-0. Some poor goalkeeping, and we doubled our lead. We did make it 3-0 in the 43rd minute, 2 minutes to go in the first half. They didn't deal with a set piece, and it was Augustinsson with the goal to make it 3-0. And then they went down to 9 men. Pettersson was dispossessed by Hausner and essentially lashed out. Pettersson got a second booking. With 63 minutes gone, Braga went down to 9. We did get a 4th goal in the game with 87.5 minutes gone, as again, they just could not deal with the ball, and Olivieri managed to put the ball in off the post. We won 4-0, could have been so many more. I think our XG was like 5.8, so we could have got 6 or 7 in this one, I think. So yeah, we're still unbeaten in the league, and we've got 2 games to go. Harkin at home, Hammarby away. Difficult games, but we'll see if we can stay unbeaten. 2 defeats from 2 in the Champions League, not great. Real Madrid and Bayern on our next 2. Legia and Shakhtar. Hopefully we can start picking up some points in them. But I think already we're in a position where I don't think we're going to get enough points to get through that top 24. Looking at the table, we are 5 points clear of Malmö with 2 games to go. So avoiding defeat in either of our last 2 games will confirm the title. And of course, with 28 games played, yet to suffer defeat, 21 wins and 7 draws. We'll start with the Champions League game against Real Madrid. So far, we have yet to pick up any points, so hopefully we'll change that. But it's Real Madrid at home. We're not going to win this game. We're probably not going to get anywhere near them in this game. Now, we don't have any injuries in this side, but some players have just come back. So Melvin Berg was out for a long time with an injury. He's just come back. And we also had Sourdough out with a hip injury for a while. He's made his return. Starting 11 will be Dahlberg, Augustinsson, Bangsbo, Zagalar, Hausner, Nissen, Hagen, Ondrejka, Eric Andre, Mikado, Matsi. And Real Madrid, managed by Carlo Ancelotti, have Courtois, minus the ACL injury, Tomiyasu, Fofana, Militao, Camavinga, Declan Rice, Valverde. No Vinicius in the side. Twisted ankle. He's out for a week, so no Vinicius Jr., but still a very, very good side. No one's expecting us to get anything here, so let's just enjoy this, shall we? It's not often you get to face Real Madrid in a Champions League game, so we'll make the most of it, shall we? I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see what happens. I'm expecting us to get destroyed, much like we did against West Ham, but who knows? Maybe we'll cause an upset. Maybe we'll surprise everyone. I mean, Sheriff Tiraspol beat Real Madrid last year, I think, in the Champions League, or the year before. So it's not impossible. It's just very, very, very unlikely. As long as we can get through the last 2 games after this with that unbeaten season, I'll be happy with that. Real Madrid with the first chance inside 5 minutes there, though. Here's Fofana. Tomiyasu. To Militao. Ramos. Oh, Morato's got so much space on the left-hand side. I don't know where Hausner was there. There's a lot of space for him. Do you know what, though? I feel like we've got to give the game to them. We're actually keeping the ball pretty well in this first 15 minutes. We're passing pretty well. So we're going to try and give the game to them. We've pushed up the pitch a little bit. We're trying to play a bit more positive. Because I feel like if we play well, we could get something here. We need to play very, very well, though. We've lost the ball here, though. Here's Declan Rice. And here is Morato, but we're really putting the pressure on them here. I like this. It's very aggressive by us. Here's Fede Valverde. And here's Tomiyasu with lots of space here. And he's got some time to maybe put a cross in there. And it's headed away by Nissen and helped on by Hagen. But again, Madrid will come forward. And here's Valverde, and he goes for goal and scores. And it's Fede Valverde, makes it 1-0 Real Madrid. I like some of our play there. You know, we were quite aggressive. Until we gave the ball away, we looked pretty decent. But then, yeah, they just have that individual quality, don't they? They got the ball back in there. Rice sets up Valverde and he finds some space. He unleashes a shot, makes it 1-0. I'm thinking maybe going a bit more direct. Trying to really get the ball up to those strike duo of Mikado and Mazzio. Well, we're going at half-time just 1-0 down, which is better than I expected. Couple of little chances for us. Didn't register as a chance, but a couple of shots on target at least. We're only 1 goal away from equalising and recording a point. I'm sure Real Madrid will have plenty more chances, but they haven't been far from their best in this game. And we've got a free kick here with Augustinsson, 56th minute of the match. This is within firing range as well, and it does actually force Courtois into a save, and we do have a corner. Matzier for Kulikov would be an option. And then probably bringing off Eric Andre for Diagna. But here's Ondrejka. This could be a good chance here. It's Matzier. Surely that's a penalty. It is. Tomiyasu brings down Matzier. And we have got a penalty kick with 59 minutes on the clock. I think it's going to VAR though, but I don't see how this can't be given. I really don't. There we go. It is a penalty. Augustinsson, the left back, has taken it, which I find quite strange. But let's see if he can score it. Oh, he just about can. Courtois went the right way, but it sneaked in. Ludvig Augustinsson gets us back in the game. It's 1-1. Mathieu did well to win the penalty there. And then with the spot kick, Courtois should have saved it. I think we've been very lucky there. Okay, we're going to make some subs. We're 61 minutes into the game. Mathieu, despite just winning that penalty, is going to come off. He's also on a yellow card. And Andrei Kulikov is going to come on. Ondrejka is going to stay on the left-hand side. I need to sort out this swap into the wide men because I keep messing it up. I'm actually going to bring on Berg for the right-hand side. I'm going to make 3 changes. Diagna's going to come on as well. So it'll be a triple change. Nissen is probably someone to come off as well. He's getting tired and he's on a yellow. But, you know, we're over an hour in this game and we are holding Real Madrid. That is a result as far as I'm concerned. And here's Frederick Nissen and here's Zagular to Bungsbo. And this is good play here. Can we keep the ball? You know, ooh, we've lost it there though. Here's Damsgaard and here's Ramos. And here we go, Rice to Damsgaard, lots of space. Dahlberg needs to be equal to this, and he is. That's good stuff, and it's cleared by Zagular, and here's Diagna. And here's Mikado. And that's a great ball for Berg. Can we get into the lead here with this? Berg goes for goal, but it's saved by Courtois. We're going to take off Nissen and bring on Carlen. I would have going to go Kuzu, but Kuzu's apprehensive, so Carlen's going to come on. Mikado, we can't win it in the air. Militao looking for Fede Valverde. Augustinsson, oh, he should have done better with that. And the cross headed away by Carlen. Here's Mikado. We've lost the ball again. We just can't get it out of our half at the moment. That's a great ball for Damsgaard. And, oh, that's unfortunate. Zagular and Dahlberg mixed up. It sneaks in. Real Madrid lead 2-1. That's a shame. I don't know how that wasn't given as a known goal, honestly. That was a really strange one. Let's see it again, the replay. So it was a Camavinga with the ball to Damsgaard. I don't... How is that not a known goal? That Dahlberg saved it, and I think it's ended up being bundled in by Zagular. So I don't know how that isn't a known goal. Hagen's going to come off, and Peters is going to come on. We've got 15 minutes to try and save a point here. And we've been far from bad in this game. I've actually been quite pleased with how we've played. Despite not getting the result, we've actually given them a game. And I'm really, really pleased about that. I just wish we pick up some more points in our Champions League campaign, because it's looking like we're going to end up with fewer points than we did last year. I'm going to go attacking for the last few minutes just to see if we can save something. And we'll also take off Mikado for Olivieri. No, we won't, because I've made all my subs. Going to attack him for the last few minutes, but it looks like we're just going to fall short of getting a point here, which is unfortunate. I think we put up a fight there. I really can't fault that performance. I mean, ratings-wise, very, very average, but do you know what? I like some of the football we played there. We passed the ball well. Our possession was fairly good. I can't be disappointed with that performance. I really can't. 3 games, 3 defeats. Not the greatest run, but hopefully we'll pick up some points soon. Legia is the game that we really need to win. And then Shakhtar is kind of a must-win game as well. But I really can't see us picking up enough points. We've still got to face Bayern, Barcelona and AC Milan. So it's not looking good. But we have got a couple more games to get through today. I won't go into them in too much detail. But we've got 2 games left to go of the league season. And we're going to try and stay unbeaten and get through a season without losing. And if we do that as well, we'll retain our title. Okay, penultimate game of the season. It was at this point last year where we lost our unbeaten run to Landskrona, who, by the way, are having a really good season and are knocking on the door of European football. But it's Haken, who are 4th place. And again, looking for European football themselves. Going to be a difficult game. Let's see if we can avoid defeat, retain the title, and keep that unbeaten run going. And hopefully go Invincibles. We'll see. Berg replaces Andre in the only change. And here we go, second to last game of the season. It's a difficult one, but let's see if we can get the result that we need. Well, that was not what was supposed to happen. Leon Dziaku has scored for Harkin midway through the first half. We're actually losing the possession game here. Harkin actually keeping the ball well, and they have the goal to show for it. Mbayum with the ball. Dziaku beats the defenders, and he beats the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 Harkin, and we're 22 minutes in. There's no way this happens 2 years in a row, right? Penultimate game last year, we lose it. The only game we lose on the season. It can't happen 2 years in a row. Surely not. Well, second half's underway. We're still losing 1-0. Not great first half. We've got a penalty, though. Is this going to be Augustinsson again? Why is he taking penalties? We're a minute into the second half. He scored, so maybe he should be taking them. It's 1-1. He's got the joint highest composure in the side. His penalty taken is 10, which is the second highest. And his finishing's 9. So he's by no means the worst. I think Harkin are about to go down to 10 men here. Sadiq with a tackle from behind on Eric Andre. And they're down to 10 men. Advantage goes to us. And there we go. 84 minutes gone. Matzier's got what I'm hoping will be the winner. And that will confirm us as champions for another year. And it will hopefully confirm our unbeaten status for one more game. And then we just have one to go for the Invincibles season. Diagna sets up Matzier for what will hopefully be the match winner. Well, there's the exclamation point. Mauricio Mercado, the wonder kid, gets us a 3-1 lead with 92 minutes on the clock. And we've wrapped up the 3 points on the title in injury time. Matzier, really good work to hold up the ball. Uses Leslie Peters as well. And then Matzier getting the cross. And then Mercado with the finish. And the Colombian wonder kid gets his goal, and that will confirm the 3 points and the title. Here we go, there's the trophies presentation. We've retained the title with a game to spare. We're still unbeaten, and we have one game to go, which is away against the Djurgårdens, or is it Hammarby? I forget. Both Stockholm sides, I get them mixed up. But there is the title confirmed, and the captain, Sebastian Hausner, will raise the trophy in what I believe is our 4th league title and our 3rd in a row. I might have to check that in a second, but there's the trophy. There's the confetti. It's another league title. Yep, that is our 4th league title in 6 years in the save so far. So that's a brilliant achievement. 3 in a row. Now, I am not going to make the mistake of disrespecting our opponents and rotating now that we've won the title. We are going to play the strongest team we can, because that is where I came unstuck last season. I rotated for Landsborough and I disrespected them, and they made me pay. That's not happening this year. Okay, last game of the season, we're still unbeaten. Can we make it an invincible one? We'll see. Hammarby versus Göteborg. Hammarby are looking for European football themselves. It's not confirmed. Landskrona and Elfsborg and Sirius are all outside, and there's 2 points separating 5 sides. So that's big for them. No, doing this just 6 years into a save in the Swedish league alongside Malmö is pretty darn impressive, if you don't mind me saying so. I just hope we can get through this last game and I don't count my chickens before they've hatched, because that would be embarrassing. Oh, Hammarby are 1-0 up, and it's August Mikkelsen, 21 minutes into the game. They've been knocking on the door. They've been playing well. They've got the goal. It was Ackerman to Garay, and look how much space Coleman had. I don't know where Augustinsson was. Mikkelsen with a goal. Hammarby lead 1-0. And it's, well, I was going to say it's a similar story to the last game. We go into half-time 1-0 down, but there is a late highlight here in the first half. And Mercado might be able to get back into the game, but he can't. Mandich saves it, and that's half-time. We're 1-0 down again. We are running out of time here. We are midway through the second half, and we're still 1-0 down. There is no way this happens in the last game of the season. I'm sorry, there is no way. Last 20 minutes, we're doing this live. Hausner's got the ball, and here's Nissen. We are still 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go. In the last game of the season, where we're unbeaten run, the invincible season is on the line. It's Diagna. We've had chances in this game. They haven't come off. We need to get something soon. Here's Hagen. Matzi has come deep to collect it. Olivieri is on. Diagna is on. Here's Elias Hagen. Hagen! That's the chance. It's gotten away from Hausner, but Diagna's there. Oh, and he's given it away again. And it's Djukanovic, and it's a penalty. There's no way. It's the last game of the season. Don't do this to me now. Darberg's got a penalty here to save. He saved so many in this save. And he saved another one! No! That's it. I can't believe it. Last game of the season. Are you for real? He saves the penalty. I think he's saved like 6 penalties this season. But Pinas is there for the rebound. How much injury time? We've got 4 minutes. We've got to get 2 goals in injury time to go unbeaten for the season. We've already retained the title. That's brilliant. What are you doing? I can't believe it. I really can't. We were so close last year, the second to last game, and we go even closer this year. I don't believe this. I really don't. We've got a free kick here. We've had 94 minutes. I don't know what to say. Second to last game last season, we lose the unbeaten run. And then the last game of the season, we lose 2-0 to Hammarby. We win the league only by 2 points because we drew 7 games. But I can't believe that we went 29 games unbeaten and we lose the last game. I don't believe that. That's just it's just ridiculous. How could you come so close to an unbeaten season and then that happens? I don't get it. I just do not get it. We were 2 away last year. We're 1 away this year. Surely next year it's going to happen, right? Surely next year the Invincible season happens. We're slowly getting closer. So next year it's got to happen. But we have at least won the title for a 3rd year in a row and a 4th year in total. That's really good. Very happy with that. Very happy with our season. But to get to the last game of the season and then lose, yeah, not nice. Not fun at all. So I think we'll do buy-in off camera because we faced them last season and we lost 6-2. So we won't do buy-in again. We haven't long played them. So we're going to do Legia away from home. Who are 34th. That's our best chance to get some points on the board. Then we host Shakhtar, who are 27th, and that's at home. So hopefully we can get a result there. After that will be Barcelona and Milan. And I would be shocked if we got top 24. Like, we're going to do worse than last year, let's be honest. So far we've lost 3 out of 3. And I think we've got some tougher fixtures than we did last year. So I'm expecting us to get less points than we did last season. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments and subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. Check out the second channel down below. Really annoyed to lose the unbeaten season in the last game like that. 30 games, 22 wins, 7 draws, 1 defeat in the final game of the season. And we actually drew fewer games than we did last year. We actually ended up with more points. That's surprising. I thought we'd actually draw more games, but there you go. We actually drew fewer games than we did last season. Next time, back to Champions League football. Legia and Shakhtar must win games, really, if we want to have a good showing in this group. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.